Bale puts a shot away. And it's another super goal.
Welcome back, everybody, pitchside. England have won this one 22 points to 6. There's a little bit of an arm wrestle at the start, but England ran away with it in the end.
Champions, the London Monarchs. Winners of 2018.
Well done, boys. Let's give it up. Go on, lads.
Between the top team of the South and last year's BUCS champions. We're in for a hell of a game. My name's Clay McLeod and I'll be joined shortly by Joel George. We're in luck today. It's a bit windy, but it doesn't look like it's raining at the moment. Clouds are a bit grey, probably going to have an effect on the game, but let's just see how it plays out as we get ready for the coin toss. It looks like Leeds won the coin toss and are electing to defer. From my point of view, that's not exactly what I saw first time around, but it looks like the referees gave them an opportunity to correct that mistake. So UWE will be receiving the opening kickoff. From what we've seen in UWE in the past, once they get the ball in their hands, whether it's on offense or whether it's kick return itself, they are a dangerous team. And while the teams get ready, I just want to say thank you to everybody that's joining us from all over the world. We are lucky to get to be putting this on for everybody. We want to thank Cheers Mate for coming down and putting this on for all the fans out there. And there's Joel George. I don't know if you saw him getting the UWE team hyped up as he makes his way up the ladder to come see me. We see the UWE kick return heading onto the field. Yeah, let me help you out with that one, buddy. Welcome, Joel. How's it going, man?
I'm good. How are you doing today?
Yeah, good. It's electric here on the sideline. As the music turns off, as the referee gets us ready to kick off the first playoff game of the 2019-2020 season.
This is a revenge game for the Bullets today, because it was Leeds that knocked us out of the playoff last year. So
Leeds knocked you out and went on to win the whole thing.
yeah, so we were looking forward to playing Leeds again.
Sometimes fate has a funny way of showing itself.
Yeah.
Oh, and then the wind coming into play straight away. Might have to get a holder in. Nothing more frustrating than when that opening kickoff falls off.
Yeah.
Everybody's hyped up, everybody's ready, and now you've got to take a few more seconds.
Yeah.
You don't want that hype circle you had running to go to waste down there. That's
exactly,
you want to
like,
keep, you want the boys to keep going.
It's the energy's still fresh right now. Come on.
Take two.
Fingers crossed. And we are off.
Low drive there,
Low
but
kick.
straight into the hands.
That's Sko Money returning.
Sko Money
Great
taking
blocking.
a wide
Great
block,
blocking.
going out wide. Will he get ran out? He's run himself out, still
That's a late
going.
hit.
53 getting flagged,
That's a late
rightfully
hit,
so.
yeah.
Just
But
getting a
everyone
bit.
seems all right. So
Like you said, playoff game. It's, everybody's on high alert. Everybody's ready to give them all. A little bit after the fact there, but we'll see how it goes.
Return. Look at that. You see Lucas at number 8 lead blocking.
Yeah, voluntarily. Yeah,
that
head
was
down.
silly, yeah.
Very aggressive from number 53, and it'll be interesting to see if UWE notice that and take advantage of that while he's on the field. You know, that head down, not looking what's going on ahead of him. It's a dangerous way to play the game. And more importantly, I mean, maybe Joe, can you tell me a bit more about last year's playoff game against between the two teams?
So it was semi-finals, and yeah, they came here. We weren't 100% sure who we'd play at first, because we weren't sure if it was a seeding or in brackets. Turns out it was brackets, so we played Leeds, and yeah, they run a really strange offense. I think it's called like a flex bone offense or something like that. Ooh, good run there from Rashad. But yeah, it's called like a flex bone offense or something like that. They got 2 wing backs.
Okay.
They run like a triple option off it, and for a defense, it's very difficult to stop. And it took us a long time to like figure out how to stop it.
Okay.
So they ran up the scoring a little bit, and then defense kind of worked out what to do. Offense started clicking, and then it was just a little too late in the end.
Of course. And that'll be good for a first down there for UWE.
Great run there from Rashad Cooper, number 21.
So obviously, if you're UWE, you're hoping for a little bit of a different game this year around. Leeds last year went and won the whole BUCS tournament from the number 3 seed at the North. This year they're coming in as the 4th seed. Playoff football, you know, you look at any level of the game, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter where you see.
Playoff football, win or go home. So you'll be hoping to ride the momentum of their win against Birmingham. And taking it through into the playoffs. As we see a pass from UWE.
Good.
Nice on the end, low tackle, but good hands.
But it's old reliable right there, Fabian. He rarely drops the ball, so he's got hands like a vice, that guy. So
yeah, he looked strong there as he received the ball. As we see this play again, we see the play action. Nobody really falling for it, but doing just enough. And another solid tackle from number 23. I believe he's the one that made the tackle on the pass play in the previous play.
Yeah, he started well.
And look at this. And just nice and low. That's what you got to do. Look at when you got somebody with legs that size, you got to get nice and low. You don't want to. You don't want to be taking one of those knees to the face, but you've got to get low, stop the drive, and don't let him make any more movement. As we're on 1st and 10, it's another run play. A lot of Leeds players in the backfield, but still making something out of nothing there.
How many yards? But yeah, I think he made like maybe 2-3 yards on that last play.
Yeah, just looking at the ref on the other side, I think that'll be 2nd and 7 for the UWE Bullets. And look at this, good patience. Just a lot of people through in the back there, 3, 4. Just seeing what's available and just driving downfield.
Yeah, that's what you like to see from your running back. He doesn't give up on the play. Always trying to get positive yards.
As we see another pass from UWE down the middle, it's a bit floaty, but great hands.
Great hands from Fabian there. Oh, just short of the touchdown.
It's hard to tell if that's a first down. They are dropping the downs marker, so it looks like it'll be 1st and goal. So good work there from Fabian.
Great play recognition from Braxton there.
And you know what? It looks like the ball just kind of got a little bit caught in the wind there. It is picking up a little bit here at Hillside Gardens.
Yeah, you can't tell, but it's quite windy out here today. Let's see what the bullets have been.
And it's just a straight drive up the middle, and it's going to be stopped.
And that's the touchdown. Boom! First blood to the UWE Bullets. Yeah, we've been practicing a lot on our goal line offense and defense these past 2 weeks. It's just something that we really wanted to put emphasis on because at the start of the season we let a lot of points go, but from just not converting. So it's just good to see like Bullets starting fast, getting the first points.
This is where it matters. You know, you don't want to go all this way down the field and come up short. So to get the early 6 points on the board, UWE as always will be going for 2 here.
Yeah, we don't kick field goals here.
Be a pass play out wide, looks very open. Has he made himself in? He's in.
Made it look easy. That's 8-0 to the UWE Bullets. You love to see it. You love to see it.
You know, and I think a key part of that drive, as good as UWE were, was getting that extra 15 yards from the unsportsmanlike. You know, wide open. Again, ball just got caught up a little bit, but great job there being able to adjust his body mid-route and go up and meet the ball.
And I think when I was in the huddle, Leeds actually won the toss. I think Leeds actually won the toss on that, so they gave us the ball.
Yeah,
and,
they
paid for it, but they'll get it back at half time. But we'll see.
Yeah, Leeds did choose to defer. It didn't look like what their hand signals were doing, if I'm honest, from up here. I think the ref let them get away with one, but that's a conspiracy for a different time. So UWE will be kicking the ball off here.
Yeah, you can hear Coach Frankie calling the offense. Just a little huddle.
So as we get ready, Joel, I know one thing, the special teams coordinator, Anthony Fersman, does take his job seriously, and he enjoys trying some different things. Maybe an onside kick here?
Yeah.
And we're seeing an onside kick here, and
Boom!
it's
recovered it!
Straight down the
you
middle.
Love to see it.
Have recovered the
We
ball.
recovered the ball.
Fersman obviously saw something there.
That was something we saw in. We might be. There's a flag on the play. Someone may have been offside.
You know, just as we mentioned it, they go for it. But I'd love to see this go in UWE's favour. I love a special teams play. But let's find out from the white hat what's going on.
But that was executed to perfection. Yeah.
Offside.
That's
such a shame. Such a shame. But it just shows the intention of UWE. You know, they want.
We want to run the score
Let's
up.
see who appeared to be offside. I don't see anybody there.
I couldn't tell from that angle too much.
But hey, Leeds hanging off the line there, very dangerous, and that's going to bring them up now.
Yeah,
you know, they're all up. They're
coming
up
up to the
about
line
5
now,
yards
but
forward. And they're just leaving a lot of space at the back now.
Because Ash has a very good kick on him as well, so he can easily get it inside the 10-yard line. Boom, see?
Absolute boot. It's just put them off guard. 25 back to receive. He's got the good hands there.
Yeah.
And he's dropped the ball. He's dropped the ball. It's gone out of bounds.
It's out of bounds. Oh, he caught life on that one. Yeah, Bullets came to play today. Bullets came to play today. I don't think Leeds were ready to. Leeds play a very smash mouth type of game, and obviously we've had 2 weeks to prepare, so we were ready for it, and they seem to be a little slow at the minute, but we'll see what their offense do, because their offensive line is incredible. They have probably one of the best defensive lines in the country, so it'll be good to see how their offensive line starts, because obviously games are won and lost in the trenches,
of course,
and their offensive line is really good. We'll see what if they get a good push.
And get ready for first down for Leeds. And it's just a sneak to the outside from the quarterback.
Great first step from the O-line, but that was AK straight off the edge. Number 9 losing those long arms to wrap him up.
Yep, and we'll be looking at 2nd and 9.
Yeah, and this has messed up their game plan, because Leeds they try and just pound the ball 3 yards at a time. So if they hit him for a loss or a short gain like that, it kind of messes up their whole game plan.
Takes them off the rhythm.
Yeah.
But obviously we're starting to. I don't know if you can tell on the stream, but it's starting to rain a little bit here.
Little bit,
and with the offense that Leeds run, they're probably glad to see a bit of the heavens opening up.
Yeah, they do not want us to pass the ball on them at all.
You see a motion from Leeds, and it looks like it's going to be a shuffle pass. And good pursuit by UWE.
Oh my God, looked very stressful. I've never played offense myself, but I feel getting pitched the ball and you look up and you just see 3 guys of the opposing team looking dead at you. It can't feel good.
Yeah, as a former running back, like as we look at what we've got going on here, the quarterback just has one person pursuing him, sees what's ahead of him and just wants to dump that ball off.
Yeah.
You know, if you're the running back in that situation, you obviously want to be making a play on that pitch option, but like you say, you see a sea of white in front of you.
Yeah. It's just not going to be a good day for you. But that was a great tackle from AK again on the QB, forcing him to pitch it out, to not take the sack.
3rd and 7 for Leeds as they're looking to pass the ball, and the quarterback is
and that's a sack for Bishop Rhodes, number 24. Bishop Rhodes is a bundle of energy. You know, even when we're training and it's like, I don't know, 5 degrees or something, it's cold as hell at night, Bishop's just running around with his shirt off, just dancing along to the music. Like it's almost like having a toddler.
Yeah, you can't teach that kind of energy. Look at 24 coming off the edge. Good drive from the D line there for UWE. And there's just nowhere for him to go.
Nowhere for him to go. Great coverage from the DBs. A coverage sack, which is what we call that, I guess. But free. That's exactly what this is. Everything's going to plan for the Bullets at the moment. Scoring the first drive, 3 and out on. Are they going for it?
I believe it's a punt, just a short.
They might be going. Oh no, yeah.
Short punt.
Short punt.
And it's a very good punt, but they're going to need to stop that quickly.
Oh,
good effort.
Fair play.
And that looks like it'll be stopped around the 4-yard line. From up here, it is hard to tell, but I believe the 4-yard line.
Yeah, it is a 4-yard line. However, I got faith in the Bullets offense. They can score on any given play, to be honest. Like we saw it against Swansea, we saw it against Hearts, where if Coops gets some space, boom, he's gone for a touchdown.
Sure.
Or give Braxton a little bit too much time, our receivers are incredible, so they'll get open. So it'll be interesting to see. They drove the field quite nicely in their first drive, but
bit of a longer drive for them
this time. Yeah.
Good job by Leeds, can't be understated. You know, they had the wind in their favour there, so putting UWE off balance and forcing them to not have that deep returner really helps get that ball deep on that punt.
Yeah.
So it's first down, and it's a run straight up the middle for UWE, and it's going to be tackle for a short gain.
Short gain, I think you got maybe 3 yards on that. That's what you want, just give you a little bit more space. Braxton coming in now to air the ball out probably. The wind's died down a little bit, so we have I don't want to say it just in case it starts raining again. But yeah, the wind.
It has got a wee bit grey here.
Yeah.
I'm not holding out hope. So 2nd and 6.
Yeah. Let's see what the Bullets do here.
And that's another run. Good space.
That was a bus lane for him to run through.
But closed up very quickly. Good pursuit.
Good pursuit from the Leeds defense.
Now, one thing I'm noticing here on the Leeds defensive front is they're playing a wide 3-man front. You can see it here, and that's why the gap was open up quickly.
Was huge, yeah.
Did you face many 3-man fronts this season?
No, not really. Most people in the south is conventional 4-3.
Okay.
But Birmingham, they stacked the box quite a bit to stop our run game, especially in the first game where we played them. Most people it's just conventional 4-3. And there's a stretch down. Right. And
tons of space, and the burners are on. And if number 15, number 30 can't get there, that's going to be a touchdown. But he is catching him as he goes for it. Good high stepping. And that is a touchdown.
That's a great touchdown.
UWE.
That's unlucky for. What did I say? Give Rashad some space and this is over. But
I don't know if he even had space.
I'm not sure if he had that much space on that one.
He just went for it. What a run!
What a run from Rashad there. I feel you got a feel for the defender there. Like that pursuit was incredible.
Good blocking from UWE there. It's hard to see, but it looked like there was a bit of a double team on one of the pursuers that really opened up that outside.
Number 30, he goes low, but
good effort.
Great effort from number 30, but it was all for nothing. So it's unlucky there.
As UWE gets set up to go for 2.
Yeah, the blocking from the O-line and the whole offense on that run was incredible. You love to see it.
And they weren't phased, you know.
No, not
they
at
weren't
all.
phased, you know, starting pretty much in their own end zone, and they weren't phased, and they just stuck to what they're good at. As we see number 2, Jacob running, and that'll be held up. Be nice to see the referee blow a whistle. There it is, just in time. Get off me, he says, but it's too late.
This will be interesting to see. Kickoff. We'll interesting to see if UWE try and go for that again. go for the onside. But Leeds will be wiser to it this time. But now we know it works when they switch off.
Yeah, you know, if anything, what they've done is they brought Leeds line up.
Yeah.
You know, they brought that front line up, which can open up space further down the line. And if it's not something that Leeds are used to running, there is going to be a bit of doubt. Okay, it's just a kickoff play. However, you know, they nearly didn't get on offense.
Yeah.
You know, if it wasn't for an offside call on UWE, they would be a different game altogether. So I expect to see this one just booted deep. As you can see, they've got, what, 9 players within 15 yards of the ball? This is a really strange setup.
Yeah, they're really scared on that.
They're really hoping to engage these blockers early and hold on for the entire time.
They got to hope they hold these blocks
Everybody on side from UWE. Very good ball. Curling in the air. Dropped by Leeds. And a bit of confusion on who should get it. Big hit from number 23.
Oh, my Lord. That's Will Crowfoot, the silent assassin.
Will Crowfoot coming through like Rhino in the Attitude Era, goring some fools.
That was incredible. Oh, it's unlucky that so obviously the game against Birmingham wasn't streamed because of the I think it was Storm Kiara that week.
Sure. Storm, man, look at the ball being dropped. Confusion on who should be picking up the ball. And he just didn't have his feet under him.
He actually took his soul on that one.
He was falling. He didn't. He was. Yeah, there was no center of gravity on number 18 there, and unfortunately,
he actually had to take the bullet there. But yeah, the game wasn't streamed against Birmingham, but Will Crowfoot had like 6 of those hits in that game.
First and 10 for Leeds. As we would expect to see, it's a drive up the middle.
May have been I think they might call us. That might be on the bullets for encroachment.
Yeah, let's see what the flag is.
Because if it was a false start, they would have stopped it. So we'll see what the referee says. Oh no, it was a false start on offense. Fair play.
I don't know why they're discussing this with
they might be checking
players.
if they want to decline it, maybe. I don't know. Can you decline a
ball.
false start?
It should be a dead ball foul. So for anybody watching, there's not really huge on American football. I believe in this situation, with a false start, it should be a dead ball penalty. So anything that happens after the fact doesn't count. Yeah. So a false start is 5 yards.
Yeah, they gave us the option to decline it. So yeah, they declined it, so second down.
I'll trust the referees on this one.
But yeah, I think they should have just stopped the play and then just gone back. But yeah.
Second and 10 for Leeds. You see that motion again, and it's a straight pitch, but just absolutely smothered.
God. That's what you love. You see Lucas there punching the air because he's loving what he's seeing from the bullets today. Everyone's loving what we're seeing from the bullets today.
If you can't be involved in the tackle, you might as well show your support for the boys in there.
That was incredible pursuit from the defense there. You love to see it.
So let's see on the outside, 51, just getting straight out there. And who made the tackle? 23.
23, that's Will Crowfoot again.
He did a fantastic job of getting past the player that was going to be sealing the edge for Leeds.
It's a half. It was a half-assed block there. He didn't really put his all into that block.
Yeah, don't half-arse things, full-arse things. As we see a pass from Leeds. Good catch and great job to hang on to the ball.
Jesus. Someone's going to get hurt. this has been ridiculous.
Didn't really know how to celebrate that one, but luckily he had some friends to come show him how to do it. As we just see this pass. Good effort. He does look open, but that is fantastic from 2.
That was incredible. A great hit from Jake there.
And the thing is, it was very, very good body control. He got himself nice and low. He chased it.
Yeah, because sometimes as a DB, you can get excited and just fly down
easily,
and he'll step you and you miss
run upright, try and get there as quick as you can. As we see the punt from UWE. And it looks like we might have a return on our hands, and we do.
Oh,
good job from number 2. Big block. Big spin.
And he's still on his feet. He's on his feet.
And he's still going as he finally goes down.
He tried to pitch it, unlucky.
He thought about it.
He thought about it, but that was incredible. Great play from Jake. Two plays in a row, Jake's doing a bit of a madness. He's definitely up for this game.
Sometimes when you're feeling it, you're feeling it. As we see 24 getting through.
Yeah.
Good effort. Very close to making the block there. And this was really good play from it. Was
that
it Jake,
Crowfoot again? A big block from Crowfoot there.
As we see,
big block from Giacomo. And big block from Leon.
I'd like to have seen him try and get outside
Yeah.
here, but, you know, hey, get those yards.
He thought about pitching, but he felt his knees were already down.
Sure, that was it.
Yeah. Well, this has been incredible from the Bullets defense so far.
Yeah, UWE back on offense in Leeds territory.
And we saw what they did from their own 4-yard line. So it's not the best start for Leeds at the minute.
No, I mean, even if we're looking at time of possession, the first drive for UWE was about 7 minutes. Next drive was about 1.5 minutes, and everything else has been, as we see a flag being thrown late.
I'm not too sure. It looked like it was something in the backfield. Maybe on one of the O-linemen, maybe.
55 is claiming a hold from the direction of the flag. That would be right, but again, it'd be a shame. That was a great throwing catch. That was a great play, yeah. Great throwing catch from UWE there.
We'll see what the referee's saying.
Quarterback stating his case. The rest of the players should really step away from this. Not really.
Because Braxton being a team captain, he can speak to the rest. But yeah, we try to make. They said a block downfield. How? But I'm not sure how they can be a block downfield because all the O-linemen were in pass pro, so I'm not too sure.
Hey, you never know. Yeah, you never know what's.
Well, fair. We'll see what they say.
No, maybe there's a couple of penalties. It'd be strange for them to be discussing what Leeds want to do. Either give up a 20-yard play or go back.
Or go back
you know.
5 yards.
56.
56. He's 56. Do we have a 56?
55 maybe?
Yeah,
let's have a look at the replay and see where we're going. So we see a bit of a drive. Yeah, 56.
Oh, 56. No, I just saw him. Yeah, he is downfield. Yeah, fair enough.
He's running routes.
There's like a little Texas route there. But fair enough. We'll, we've been in worse positions, so it's not too bad. And then again, so do 5 yards.
Only 5 yards, but let's hope to for you. You'll be hoping to get this to at least second and 9, second and 8.
Yeah.
Make it manageable. So Leeds 3-man front line running.
Stacked formation from the Bullets offense. And it's a run.
Another run. Good start, step right there, and straight through, running into his own players. But again,
he actually that guy's ankles got taken on that play. But
Leeds defensive front there, changing it up a little bit, running up a little bit shallower, and we're able to get through the A and the B gap there, but just not able to make a tackle. Oh, unlucky.
Unlucky. It's a pass play.
And he's
picked. That's unlucky. That's unlucky from Braxton there. I think the throw was just a little bit behind. A little bit behind Fabian.
Fabian did his best to keep hold of it, but he did the opposite of what he wanted. He keeps the ball up in the air.
Yeah, and
that little flick lets it drop down.
Yeah.
Good turnover by Leeds, and a much needed turnover for Leeds.
Yeah. We'll see what if Leeds try and change up, because obviously their flex bone offense hasn't really been working so far. So
it's still early in the game.
But it's still early in the game.
You know, with a run-heavy game, you're not trying to win the game in the first quarter. You're trying to wear the opponent down, and you're not after those 15-yard gains. You're after those 4-yard gains, and eventually they become 15-yard gains.
Yeah, exactly.
But at the moment, they aren't even getting those 4-yard gains. So
it'll be interesting to see what they come out in here.
Yeah, you have had an answer for every question that Leeds have.
Oh, I think a ref's hurt. That's why. Yeah. Well, I think one of the refs got hit in the crossfire there. So Ellie, our lovely physios, just checking on him. I don't think I've ever seen a ref get injured before. I've seen refs get hit, but not actually get like hurt.
Poor guy. Hopefully we wish him a speedy recovery.
And and we're starting up again.
So we're working with 3 referees at the moment.
Yeah.
A little bit. 4 referees.
4, yeah. It should be
White
interesting.
blended in with UWE's gear there.
Yeah. He's standing very close to the
I
action
see
right
a run
now as
play
well.
from Leeds,
Oh
straight
my
up the
Lord.
middle, but yeah, nothing there.
That's a great,
Nothing there.
great push, first step from the whole front line. The UWE BUCS in general has been amazing this whole year, but
Hey, I
they're
tell you
really
what,
on it this today.
I'm not gonna lie, I was following the quarterback there.
Yeah,
Once you see this guy move, quarterback gives it, and I was ready to go with him. But hey, that's why I don't play anymore.
Everyone stuck to their assignments, and you see DQ there, number 51 on the tackle, straight through the line.
2nd and 10 for Leeds.
Yeah.
As you see a pass, short pass.
That
Good effort.
good effort by the Good effort by the boys there, just to keep that to a minimal gain.
Yeah, like an FL screen, a bubble screen,
Yeah.
and the pursuit on UWE, man. It'll be interesting to see if they can keep this up throughout the whole game, because they are getting to their destination
Very
fast.
quickly, yeah. That's the thing with the QB, the throw, it was quite loopy. So with a screenplay like that, you got to bullet it at the receiver, because otherwise he'll have 2-3 men on him straight away. Especially with our defense, where everyone's so fast. So it's
very quick out
you
there.
don't have much room for error with a play like that.
So 3rd and 8.
3rd and 8, and I'm confused at this formation.
I'm confused at the quarterback's behind center stance. Very quick pitch, good idea to get quickly to the outside, but not much there.
Not much, I think. Some afters
Extracurricular
after.
activities.
But that was a good play from them. That was their best game so far.
Yeah, looking at what, 4th and 2. So yeah, a lot longer than we thought. So down he goes. Be interesting to see what he was mad about there. I think holding on a bit on the helmet at the end there. And 55 coming in, pushing people for no reason. Yeah. Just causing issues, trying to get into some heads.
You hate, like, if you have a guy on your team that does that, you love him, but you hate to play against someone like that.
Depends on the situation. You're down 14-0. You don't want to be frustrating your own teammates.
Yeah, exactly.
So there it looks like they're probably going for it.
Yeah.
You can't blame them.
Yeah, I think you just called a timeout.
Smart move by you.
Yeah.
You know, longest game of Leeds right there on that play. I believe, I don't think there's been anything longer than that.
That was their longest play so
game.
far. Yeah. That was a good play. I think 55 lead blocking very well. He ate up like 2 tacklers just running through people. But yeah, he did well on that play.
So that's our first timeout called of the first half. UWE up 14-0. Leeds Beckett Carnegie with the ball, 4th and 2 on their own 38-yard line.
Yeah, Bullets walking back out. Are we interested to see if Leeds go for a passing play, because they haven't been too successful with passing plays so far.
They haven't really run a lot from the shotgun, and before the timeout was called, they were in shotgun. So it'd be interesting to see if that was why the timeout was called by you. Just seeing something that they weren't expecting, just reiterate to the defense what they do in these situations.
Yeah.
So number 11 looks like he's coming up under center.
Yeah.
Watch this squat. Watch this squat he does.
Yeah, it's just odd.
Very low, but he's running out wide, looking just to get 2 yards. And
he got enough. No, that was good. That was a very good, good balance on that.
Yeah, very
to
good.
Keep,
I
to
didn't
keep himself
see. I thought he was down around the line. So
yeah, I think it was Bishop got wrapped him up, but yeah, and then he just stumbled and managed to keep himself up long enough to get the first down. That was good.
So there's a look, straight down the middle, knew where the
gap
was.
DQ. Yeah, just,
very good job from him.
Very good from him. Yeah. Yeah, that is a weird stance from the QB.
And he's running out wide again, looking for the pitch. He did not
you
want
are
that ball.
A bad friend. You 11, you are a bad friend.
Left it too late. Left it far too late.
He saw, there's like 3 guys here. You take it. That was mean. You are a bad friend, 11.
And he knew. He must have known. Look at how much space. So he's on the far sideline.
Yeah.
I'm about to get hit by this guy. You can get hit by him instead.
Yeah, that was poor. Sad.
And that is a 5-yard penalty
5-yard
for
penalty.
UWE.
That's unlucky. That is very unlucky.
I tell you what, that's a big penalty for UWE. They gave up a first down. They got a good tackle after that fact, and now it's first and 5.
Back up again. It's they need to like switch on a bit. Just pay attention because Leeds do have a very irregular snap count, so it's quite hard to guess.
We're seeing misdirection from
He
Leeds
ran into
there.
his own guy, and that
Good tackle.
Yeah, that was
Face mask there. Wasn't to start with, but that was very good balance from 23.
That was unlucky. I know you know he didn't mean to, but when you're making a tackle, you're just.
It doesn't matter whether he meant to or not. That's an extra 15 yards on top. Bounces off of him. Good block on 9, and it's a high tackle to start with, and he just.
Yeah, I think he just got his hands caught in his grill. But this isn't what the Bullets wanted. They didn't want, because they're driving down the field, but it's not even on their own power. They're driving down the field on our mistakes. So that will it will annoy the Bullets more than anything. But they'll switch on. They'll switch on quickly, I think. Well, I hope.
You got to hope. If you're UWE, you got to hope for a quick turnaround here. The last thing, defense weren't expecting to be on the field. You know, it's a turnover they got here, but they need to switch on and make a big stop. And that's another screen by Leeds there, and a big tackle for about a yard gain.
Was that Ash? Yeah, Ash on the tackle there. Great form tackle. Just wrap him up, throw him down. Yeah, like another weird pass. Bit like a scrambled egg. But it got to the destination, I guess.
Got where it needed to do. It's good recognition from the inside players of UWE there to go out and get it. As we set up for 2nd and 9.
Yeah, now you point it out to me, I can't help but just look at
really
the QB
odd,
squad.
I think that's a false start.
That was a
from
false
Leeds.
start. That was a false start. But the refs didn't see it. But
I mean, they are down a man.
Yeah, and they didn't get any yards anyway. So it's not. I guess no harm, no foul. I guess.
Yeah, we're looking at 3rd and 8.
3rd and 8, 3rd and 9, something like that. But I'm assuming they're gonna pass the ball here.
Yeah, we're looking at Leeds number 11, their quarterback. He's recognising the pursuit of UWE on these outside runs and really trying to turn them up quickly. It's benefited him before. He's just hoping to see a bit more open space when he chooses to do that. So
that's a false start again.
False start
Yeah.
from Leeds. I say another first official false start from Leeds there.
Yeah, I think that was on the tackle, the left tackle on that one. There. They're a bit jumpy now.
And it's a bad time to get
It's
it.
a very bad time because they had the momentum coming down the field. So now it's stuttering. So we can do bits now.
Thing is, with how UWE have come out of the blocks, if you're Leeds, you're treating this as 4-down territory.
Yeah.
You know, instead of them having to think, okay, we haven't made a 13-yard play all game, they're not thinking about that. They're like, well, we made an 8-yard play. Let's make 2 8-yard plays.
Yeah,
Let's get out of
exactly.
here. So.
Maybe a run to the right. Yeah,
Another run.
Oh, is it pass?
It's
He
nice
got
and
hit
deep, and
hard.
it's open.
There's no way. No. Oh, okay, fair.
That was good effort, though. He got past his defender, number 2. Who's that?
That's Jake at number 2.
Yeah, of course it is.
Usually wearing number 4. I'm not sure why he's got 2 on today, but yeah. That was a good effort from the QB to stay in there and take the hit. But yeah, that hit the floor. Oh, that was quick. Well, yeah, end of the quarter. So now we're swapping sides. Yeah, to be fair, it makes sense actually.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what Leeds choose to do here. 4th and 13. They're now going to be punting and kicking and passing into the wind.
Yeah. So it should
we're
be
looking at
interesting to
4th
see
and
what they do.
13. I personally would. Well, personally, I'd go for it, but I'm reckless like that. But
exactly.
I think if you're a smarter man than me, would probably look to punt this ball, pin them back again, and hope that it results in a better has a better ending than the last time they pinned UWE within their own
Yeah,
5.
exactly. I was going to say that I'm not an OC, so it's not up to me to say whether to go for it. But I say like you're in their half, can't hurt to go for it. But we'll see what they do. I think we're still a ref down at the minute. We'll probably get an update on how he's doing at halftime.
I think it's his hamstring.
Yeah, it seems to be his hamstring or something. I think the mic for the ref may be broken, so they're just quickly changing it. So I think one of the cheersmates guys is running up there. Yeah, I think they're changing the mics up or something. But a lot of stoppages. Well, not a lot. We've had a few stoppages today.
Unconventional stoppages today.
Oh yeah, well, we're getting sorted now. So yeah, 4th and 14. So it looks like 30.
Yeah, and it's quarterbacks under centre, so they are going for it.
Yeah. just keep looking at his stance now.
And it's
he's
a
definitely
pass.
going to pass
Of course,
it.
it's a pass.
Oh,
He's
he got
caught him,
caught.
and don't catch it.
Lucas just wanted to pick. Look, you see him spin the ball as he runs off. He just wanted to pick.
So that's a turnover for UWE.
It's turnover for UWE.
I think that's the first turnover I've seen that was a loss of 20 yards.
Yeah.
But there we are.
Yeah.
That's one for the stat sheet.
Obviously, a smarter player would have
He's
let it
pointing
hit the
to
ground.
his head like, use it by head. You weren't.
Yeah. But now he's
Look
got
at that,
offense
off
line.
balance. So
Yeah.
anybody noticing there, the quarterback for Leeds there just jumped and tried to get that ball in the air.
Because he knew he was about to get hit.
About to get hit, but no plant foot, no power, you
Yeah.
know, and he's thrown into the wind. Not an ideal situation. There's 6 UWE players around there, and they've come up with the ball. So 1st and 10 for UWE.
At the 20. Yeah, at the 20-yard line. We'll see what they come out in.
Yeah, I'd like to. You know, if you're UWE, I'd like to see another touchdown here.
Yeah, same. We just called a time. UWE just called a timeout, I think.
Yeah, 14 points up.
Yeah.
It was a very quick first quarter.
Yeah,
I'll give it that. Very quick first quarter, but.
So that's the Leeds game plan. They like to run the clock down with all the run plays and everything, but now they're behind.
Ideally with some points on the board.
It's not gonna. That's gonna work against them. So they're gonna have to probably go away from. Oh, someone else is hurt, I think. I'm not sure who. Oh no, someone on their sideline. Okay, we can see him there. I'm not.
Yeah,
I can't tell.
We're not going to be stopping play here. Everything is on the sideline. So
Yeah, so
you're
it
just
should be
waiting
alright.
for the whistle from the ref, and there it is.
Oh, we've
1st
got
and
a
10.
motion. Oh, popped up to Fabian, and Fabian in space is a scary sight.
Just a big boy, isn't
Yeah, such a big boy. We say when he gets in open space, he looks like the Terminator when he's running.
You know, I've never seen an easier 9-yard carry
Right,
than
yeah.
right there.
He's deceptively quick.
Sure.
Because he's such a big man. People don't think, well, he's just got good hands, but he's very fast as well.
Look at that, just driving through, getting picked at the ankles, and just gaining that extra few yards. So I believe it'll be 2nd and 2.
So, yeah. And UWE out in trips on the right hand side.
And that's
And it's a
another
run. He has a lot of space. Oh no!
And I don't know if he got to the first down
I'm
mark.
not sure
I
if he
don't
got to
believe
the.
so.
No. Yeah. Where's the ref spotting him? Yeah, I think he only gained like a yard or two, if that. Yeah, gained like maybe a yard.
Just that starter step.
Yeah, just got caught in 2 minds of where to go. I reckon if he just committed, he probably could have.
He could have fought for the yards there. You know, he's made some big plays and wanted to make some more. As they run for it, straight down the middle.
Yeah.
There's the first down. Still on his feet.
Yeah, great run from Rashad Cooper there.
You know, and just like that, that's a 10-yard gain for UWE right there.
We've got a lot of weapons on our offense, and it's good. It's good to see it working.
Blocking in that play was
very
fantastic.
Good, yeah. See
Look at
Felix
this.
there, number 55, washing his guy out completely, creating a huge hole for Rashad to run through.
You know, it looks like UWE are taking care of that free-man front first, and then just letting their players make a play.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's working out well for them.
It's working
Get
very well.
past that first line, pass over the middle. Great hands by Chris
Great
Green.
hands from Greener, and it's another first down. as you probably heard from the sideline, good job, old man. Is the running joke of the team. But he loves it. He plays up to it, and he's good. So,
hey, he's a good player.
He's a good, very good player.
UWE straight to the line, quick ball, great patience from number 20 there.
Like that may have been the easiest 6 yards he's ever had in his life. He basically just walked behind the line. Yeah. But the UWE's O-line is getting a great first push.
Look at this.
Boom, straight up.
Doesn't see anything. Let me figure it out. All right, let's just go down here.
Yeah.
Oof. He walked and had to get tackled from behind.
That's incredible.
You know, that's something. 2nd and 4 for UWE.
Yeah. I've noticed there
it's a pass for UWE.
Lee's nose tackle is very long.
Ball's up in the air, wide open, and the wind just caught that one, I think. Saw some interesting blocking from UWE.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was Dion and was the intended Dion Douglas White, the intended receiver, number 88. Yeah, I think the ball just got caught up in the wind. Oh wow.
Yeah, for anyone watching the replay there, I think UWE were lucky to get away with one there on a holding call from the running back.
Yeah.
But yeah, ball just got away from him, understandable in this wind.
Yeah, the wind is picked up quite a bit.
So we're looking at 3rd and 4, and it's a straight run up the middle, and they'll make it. They'll make, and he's still going.
He's still going.
And the ball's on the floor, but
UWE got it back. Great run from Bishop Rose there, number 24. He's a utility player. He can play. I just realised their nose tackle was playing both ways.
Is that number 50?
Number 58, yeah. He's playing OMD. So he's got a very long day today. Yeah, that was a great run from Bishop Rose, just following his blockers and then just shooting off the hip.
I think that's one of the first plays we've seen from Bishop Rose today.
I think he got the first. Touchdown.
Right.
But yeah, usually he's making his plays on defense. But yeah, Owen specials where he's blocking punts and taking them back.
So good recovery from the UWE offense there. Still their ball. And
that's looking like a pass.
Oh! And he's falling into the back of the end zone.
Unlucky. Great recovery from the DB. Unlucky D on number 88. He's going to be annoyed with himself because I think it did hit him in the hands, but the DB made a good play on the ball.
But look at it. The ball's just not floating the way that UWE want it to.
Yeah, the wind is causing a lot more issues.
Yeah, we might be able to see. I don't know if you'll be able to see in the replay here, but if the spiral of the ball, it's going upwards.
Yeah.
It's not. There's no direction on it, and as it comes down, it's just.
So it's 2nd and 10 from the Bullets offense now.
And another pass for UWE.
Oh, Fabian.
That's much better, and it's going to be. Oh, I was about to say that's going to be picked, but
I thought it was going to be picked too. But good play from the defense there. Just making sure it doesn't get to him. But 3rd and long now.
Much better throw from the UWE QB.
Yeah, much better throw. Yeah.
But I mean,
well, in terms of fighting the wind,
it's double coverage, but yeah. So 3rd and 10, bit of a precarious situation for UWE. Again, they'll treat it as 4-down territory. I wouldn't be surprised to see a run up the gut here.
Yeah, neither. The run game's been working, so if ain't broke, don't fix it. Oh,
and they
free play.
Caught.
That should be a free play. Yeah, that should be a free play because
I believe
they
it'll
jumped
be encroachment.
off. Yeah. Yeah.
And then if you're Leeds, you can't be making those
Yeah, you
sort of
can't
mistakes.
be making mistakes like that, yeah.
Like we were just saying a second ago, UWE were treating 3rd and 10 as 4-down territory, and you've just given them 5 yards for free.
Yeah, exactly. So, especially this offense that has been torching them the whole game. Let's be honest. Other than with the interception and the couple plays here where they managed to with incomplete passes, the offense has been flowing very, very well.
Yeah, I mean Leeds have slowed them down a little bit, but we'll. We've still got the end of this drive to go, so it's going to be a
Direct
run.
snap, wildcat formation, and that's Bishop running straight into the defense there. Like easy first down, like he got like 10 yards on that play.
Yeah, good job on him, getting his hands around the ball, just making sure you ain't taking my baby.
Innit? Making sure they didn't fumble it this time. He's definitely going to hear about that from us
No,
later.
he nearly did, though, he nearly did.
Lost it again, yeah.
From that angle, it looks like his own teammate tackled him.
Yeah.
First and 10 for UWE.
Good snap.
Good swing pass.
Good swing pass.
Oh, great
And
job.
that's a turd. There's another touchdown for Rashad Cooper. Great pass from Braxton there. Put just enough height on it, so just out of the defender's hands.
Yeah, the defender's going to be very disappointed with himself there for not being able to make more. That was a really, really good pass. I honestly thought that was getting picked. Look, it's right there. It's ready for him, and he just can't.
Yeah.
Great height, great dropping into the bucket. In he goes.
Yeah, Braxton, he is very good at just those touch passes, like getting it exactly where he needs to get it. And you can see it work wonders there.
That was a very, very good pass. Really just caught the defender off foot.
And that's 20-0 now to the UWE Bullets.
Going for 2, and it looks like he's going to
He
try and
might
run it in. He's got
himself.
the space.
Boom. Lovely run there from Braxton.
Put up another DOS.
That's 2-2. 22? 22-0 to the Bullets now.
22 after the 2-point conversion in the second quarter.
This is a great performance from the UWE Bullets today. Leeds are definitely going to have to change their game plan now if they want to get back in this game. Still, because now we can't say it's early now. It's a second quarter.
You know, we're halfway through the second quarter. UWE did slow down a little bit on that drive.
Yeah.
We can't say that they didn't, but unfortunately they are still just making 6-yard gains when they only need 3. You know, they're really just making the plays when they count. And if you're Leeds, you got to be thinking, I can't believe we got another half of this. You know, they need something to change quickly. And it can get hard quickly. You know, it's playoff football. It's win and go home. You're the current. You're the holding BUCS champions. You know, the elite of the elite, and here you are just getting beat in a fixture that you won last year.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, there's obviously it's uni ball. There's going to be a turnover of players, but that confidence coming in, they must have had it. They must have felt it.
Ooh,
and that is driving quick, and they're choosing to field it. He's got a good run up.
He's got decent blockers. And there's DQ on the tackle, number 51. Great tackle from Dave Quinton.
We're seeing a flag. Be interesting to see if this is a block in the back or something to do with the tackle itself.
Jake might have threw someone out of bounds, maybe, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the flag was for there.
Yeah,
everything seemed fine.
Hell of an arm on the referee though to lob that as far as he did.
I feel that's when the refs get their chance to shine when it's thrown the flag. So they always.
Everyone wants to play quarterback.
Yeah. We'll see what the refs say here.
Holding.
Yeah.
And again, Leeds cannot be making these mistakes.
Yeah, so
they're already struggling to drive down the field. You're giving up a holding call, which is 10 yards. That was a decent return.
And this is pick 6 territory as well. I know Sko and Jake, they're definitely going to want to get a pick 6.
As a DB, you should be saying it doesn't matter where the
ball is. Doesn't matter where it is. Yeah, it's true.
Pick 6 territory. True. And now I bet the returner is going to be thinking, I shouldn't have returned that.
Yeah, yeah. And especially for the DBs, where it's such a run-heavy game, it's just not fun. As a DB, a run-heavy game is never that fun. So it should be interesting to see if they can't start. It looks like they're about to start passing the ball. He's in shotgun.
That's another pitch play. That was a good pitch.
That was a good pitch, and that was a good handoff.
And he's through. Good effort.
Good tackle from Giacomo, number 91. Just laying the boom on him.
About a 5-yard gain.
About a 5-6 yard gain. Yeah, good game from him. Good game. That was a better play from the Leeds offense there. He pitched it at the right time into space, not with 3 guys in his face.
Good handoff.
Good handoff there. And then a good step using his blocker, and then a big hit from Giacomo, number 91.
Second down, and it's another run for Leeds.
Oh, that was a good juke from the QB there, number 11.
It was good, but again, if you're that Leeds QB, you don't want to be juking people as soon as you receive the ball.
You want to have some time.
You know, exactly. You want your first step to have to be downfield. But look at the speed that they're getting through.
Yeah.
Whoa.
AK is going to be annoyed he couldn't make the play on that one. That could have been a sack. Yeah, you can see him. He's annoyed with himself there.
thing is, different day, you know, you need that sack.
Yeah.
You know, and it's nice to see that frustration from the player, not because he didn't make the play, but because he knows he could be doing better.
Even when we're 22-0 up, you still want to compete. You still want to do the best you can. And someone went flying on that side. Good effort from the defense again. Just a short game.
Fourth and short.
And short. It'll be interesting to see what they do, because they don't have many yards to get, but they may. Do you reckon they'll punt it?
It's hard. They've shown that UWE, they can't stop UWE at the moment. You know, the bullets are running all over them, and they're going to take the time out to think about it, because if they don't get this 4th down conversion and UWE score, we could be looking at 30-0.
Yeah.
With plenty of time
There's
still left on the clock,
left,
you know, and at that point, if you're Leeds, it's going to be very difficult to come back, and not because they aren't physically capable, but because the mental toll of being that far down
exactly
is huge. So we'll see. I think they will. You know, they've been pretty solid for a yard or two, and that's what they're looking to get here. It'll be interesting to see how Leeds start to attack this game going forward as well. Obviously, they like to run the ball, which keeps the clock moving, but the further behind they get, they're going to have to start passing it.
They need to start passing it,
And then it becomes an even longer day, you know, if they're not succeeding. At the moment, anytime they try to pass, it's going to be against the wind. It's the 4th quarter before they're going to be with the wind again.
And we've seen the QB's arm isn't the strongest either. So.
Yeah, so I mean, over 20 minutes before you can use that wind to your advantage. Yeah, just going for the sneak, hoping to get it. They do.
Yeah, they got.
Hey, so what's he doing? Come on.
Yeah,
55 again.
It's this guy again. If he's not, he needs to relax, because you don't want to annoy some of these guys on our team. Like,
I know. Who hurt you? 55.
Yeah. They'll punish you legally as well, which is the worst part. So it's just unnecessary. Like, there's no need.
There we go.
But that was a good get off from me. Good drive from the O-line. See Jake on the far side just knocking his receiver down. Like, don't try to block me.
And we see another run here from Leeds. Going to be a pitch option. And doesn't pitch it. Good decision.
Good decision. Good tackle. I couldn't tell who made the tackle on that play. But good low tackle, taking the legs. It might have been Ash on the tackle there.
I'd like to see something different from the the Leeds coaching staff here. They're obviously, like you say, they do run this triple option. They go to it a lot, but their quarterback's taking a lot of damage. The more damage he takes, the more he's just going to pitch it in bad situations.
Exactly.
So the running back's going to take more damage. It's going to make the game a lot harder. And if they were to get through this game, you can't be hoping to win, you know, next week.
When your QB and your running back are banged up.
Exactly. So we're seeing a run again. Good cut up the middle by the quarterback.
Great cut up the middle. 55 again.
Yeah, he's got
Jesus Christ. Mike on the floor. he needs to be careful that he doesn't get flagged too. But yeah, it's just no point. I don't understand what he's doing.
Hey, he's frustrated. You know, he's probably the kind of man that goes after Greta Thunberg on Twitter. You know, he's just a very angry young human being that's just doesn't like to lose. And unfortunately showing that he can't do it like a man.
Right? So. And he's just hurting his own team, because now there's 15 yards back.
Very good play. You know, that was one of the best plays that we've seen from Leeds.
And now it's just cancelled out because he was just being an idiot. So
I'm not 100% sure on with Unsportsmanlike in the BUCS league. Is it 2?
If you get two of the same thing, then then ejection. So he needs to calm down, because there's been a few things already that I think that have gone unnoticed because they've been little, but that one was blatant. So he just needs to chill out.
It's like being 5 fouls deep in a basketball game.
Exactly.
In the second quarter. So,
like, I think his teammates just need to just tell him to calm down. Because he's a starter, so they clearly need him for the game, because their O-line is their bread and butter. So, he just needs to chill out a bit.
And that's a false start.
Yeah, like I mentioned, Leeds have a very irregular snap count, so I guess it could throw them off as well, because their snap count is very hard to. You can't really like jump it, so you just kind of have got to react to the ball.
Very good body control from the UWE player there to not go over the line.
Oh
no, he did go over the line, so they're giving it encroachment.
Number 4. Oh, that's Leon. Yeah, our middle linebacker. He was probably just itching to run through and hit someone in the face.
He wanted it. He wanted it.
He's like he's what you want from a linebacker. Just wants to hit people. He's like an old school like Ray Lewis type linebacker. He'll just hit you straight in the mouth.
Hey, that's what you want to see from your linebackers. Just fill that gap. Ball on the floor, but looks like a pass. Sidearmed it.
Oh, unlucky from Sko. I think he slipped a little on that.
Yeah.
But everyone seemed to fall over on that play. It might be a bit slippery because it rained a bit earlier.
Yeah, it looked like an old school. Good sidearm, but yeah, everyone
just slipped on the play. Yeah, it's unlucky. Sko will be annoyed that because he definitely want to pick.
Yeah, look at that disappointment. And this will be a punt from.
It's an interesting
Leeds.
punt formation because they don't have any gunners. Oh, they do. Ooh,
good punt.
It's not a bad punt.
Good up and over. And just lost. Leeds player really should have attacked there. He's given him space.
He gave him like a good. Ooh, fair play.
And we got a flag on the play.
We got a flag on the play. Not too sure what for.
I'm going to assume holding.
I'm assuming it's
UWE.
holding. Yeah. Rashawn is just a big boy, isn't he?
Yeah, he's
just
big. Look at those Quadzilla over there just running off the field.
Yeah, they said holding on AK, I think it was.
Yeah, and here we see the return.
Yeah, I don't know what the gunner was doing there, like the defender, sorry. Like
just lost the ball in the air. These things happen. Boom, big hit.
It was a good hit.
That was a
was
very
that number
good hit.
30?
Number 30,
yeah. Good hit from number 30 there. So Bullets on taking over on offense on their own 46-yard line. The 46-yard line. They got like a short bunch formation going on at the minute. Should be interesting to see what they do from here.
Yeah, you expect to run. Getting a nice pitch out wide.
Great
good
block from 19.
Oh, just getting those yards.
Getting those extra yards. That's a good like 12.
Yeah, it looks like the ref's giving it as an 11, but either way, it's a first down for the Bullets.
Yeah, that was AJ number 19. Transferred over from basketball. He's a basketball scholar, but he started playing American football too.
I heard their season's over, so he's coming in and getting his fix of.
But he's taken to the game really well. As you can see, he's in the first team.
Yeah, I mean,
but he's got a couple touchdowns as well.
Basketball players, good athletes. The UWE Jets are a fantastic team as well. So you know, anybody coming from that team are going to be an athlete.
Whoa.
So we see a pass wide open, nice and deep, great
hands. Oh, he's
still on his feet and he's walking into the end zone.
Oh my lord! Is that Bishop again?
Nice,
number 24.
Bishop again.
Jeez,
nice,
he's having himself
play.
a game today, boy.
He's got some Leeds players down on one knee, looking up to the heavens, asking, "What more can I do?"
Yeah, that was decent. That was decent coverage from the DB, but Bishop just has. That was a great throw from Braxton
safety.
as well.
If you look at him, he gets past his DB. Just the acceleration.
Jesus Christ!
Oh
that first step was incredible.
Get off me! Ball hangs up, gives people a chance to catch up.
No. Yeah. Oh, DB just fell over.
That was fantastic.
That was a great
play
from Bishop. That's definitely been put on the highlight reel.
I might put it in mine. UWE set up for 2 here, pass to the outside, and they've ran that play a couple of times at the goal line, and it's just there again.
These guys, I don't think these guys watch much film because we've used that one a lot.
Well, I tell you what, you know, in these 2-point conversion situations, the Bullets have they've ran on Leeds, they've passed on Leeds, they've kept the ball from the QB, from the Wildcat. You know, they've gone for these like similar option plays, and at what point, what more can you cover?
Yeah,
what more can you cover?
Yeah. And I think 2-point plays, especially on defense, they can be quite manic at times because there's not much space to work with.
Fantastic clear.
Everyone's just
Yeah, sorry to interrupt you there, but that was fantastic clear out from the receivers there to just give the space.
That's 30-0 now. Like there's not much space to work with on a 2-point play, so it can be quite manic on defense. I'm going to assume they're not going to go for an onside. Maybe second half. They might go for another one.
I don't think there's any. I agreed with the decision early.
Yeah, it's just unlucky that.
So,
So, we offside
way
again.
offside,
What-
yeah.
yeah.
So if there's a return, I wouldn't be
Oh,
surprised
Jesus
to see
Christ.
it come down.
That's unlucky. That was a good shoot.
Very good effort from
Very
him.
good
Very
effort.
good effort. Still on
He's
his
doing
feet.
well. Fair play to him. Some afters there from with Jake and
Yeah,
53,
no idea
but,
who started that one, but thankfully neither of them are trying to finish it.
yeah, they're just
Bit of jaw
just
jacking
talking to each
afterwards,
other. Yeah.
but number 31 telling the UE players to get off the pitch when he's meant to be on the sideline. Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah,
It's boiling over on the Leeds sideline. Hopefully they're able to calm down a little bit.
Yeah, I don't think
and
they've
let
ever
them play their
been
game.
30 points down all season. So no, I don't think anyone realizes how good the Bullets are.
I was wondering if the refs were going to call that one. I didn't see the laundry on the field,
Yeah.
but it's,
Oh, it's there,
it's
yeah.
down here.
So do they just enforce it on the return? I guess. Yeah, I think they just put it on the return.
Yeah. Good love from Coach Freddie Marshall there to give the referee his flag back. Everyone taking their opportunity to lob that big yellow thing.
It's only 5 yards. I say only. It's so annoying, but it's just one thing the Bullets need to cut down on is unnecessary flags.
Especially on simple things like not being offside on the kickoff.
Exactly, because in a closer game, that could be really bad for you.
Exactly.
It's looking like they're going to start passing the ball. Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to have to again, just trying to get the ball out
another
wide.
good juke
Nothing
from him there, but too many white jerseys around him there. And there's another flag. I'm not sure what happened.
Maybe unnecessary roughness on the tackle.
Maybe, yeah. We'll see what the referee says. Number 2.
Gotta be careful.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, you want to be physical, but you don't want to give out silly flags like that.
yeah. Number 2's been over here flying around the field, and once you get one technical foul, it might change the way he approaches the game.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
and that can lead to some open spaces.
And if you do it once, the referees look out for you a lot more as well.
Exactly.
So that referee on that sideline is definitely going to be looking at, especially at corner. You can't really get away with much at corner because you're
not
right in
at
front
all.
of the referee.
Yeah, it's just a lot going on. Yeah, they're just getting in a fight. Bit of afters. Wouldn't necessarily call that good misdirection from Leeds, but great
cover
pursuit.
and tackles. Jesus.
And that'll be no gain.
Maybe half a yard. Yeah. Great play from the Bullets there. And Leeds, they run a huddle offense, but they want to speed this up a bit because they're running the ball, so the clock's still running. So they want to hurry up.
They're running out of time fast. If you're going to keep running the ball, you're going to have to start scoring.
Exactly.
They can't be going into the half of a big old bagel next to their name.
Yeah.
They need that up to 6, 7, 8.
Oh my lord!
A trick play, looking for the pass still. He's looking to
Oh.
lob it. He's wide open, but there's
Nearly got a
just
strip
nothing
sack.
behind it.
Yeah, Jake nearly got the strip sack on that play there, but we got lucky. We got lucky on the pass there.
Yeah, very lucky for the Bullets there.
Well, let's see what Leeds do here. I think they're going. No, they're not going trips. Oh, bad snap for his legs. Oh,
Great
and that's
tackle.
bitch for the tackle. Great tackle for a loss. That's like a toe. That's going to be annoying. That's a big loss for Leeds there. Unlucky on the snap.
And we're seeing a timeout called by UWE. their last one of the half. And why not?
Yeah.
You know, why not? Let's if you're UWE, you're hoping to get the ball back.
Just make sure you don't switch off. Because obviously there's a big scoreline now, but you don't want to switch off and give up a silly score. So that will annoy the defense.
No, exactly. I mean, this is prime opportunity for them to show that they can go for the full 4 quarters.
Yeah, yeah. And this is a great message sent to the rest of the league as well. That bullets come to play this year.
Bullets won it, and we're seeing a short punt, and it's been an interesting setup.
Oh.
And good job. Oh, good job dropping onto the ball.
Yeah. Mishandled it, but dived on top of it. No nonsense on that. Good pursuit from the Leeds kicking team as well.
Yeah, number 10, you know, showing no fear there, trying to dive in on the ball.
Yeah, I think
nothing wrong with that.
I think it just got caught up in the wind a bit,
Yeah,
so
he
he's
goes for
misjudged
it.
it.
Oosh,
Yeah.
good effort. Everybody all around, good recovery for UWE, more importantly.
So yeah, almost. So we'll probably get maybe 2 plays off if UWE pass it before the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, just a reminder, in British American football, the 2-minute warning is just a warning to let everybody know that there's 2 minutes left, the clock doesn't stop. It's not a free timeout. And that's the run for UWE, and there's a lot of space. Number 42 coming in, good tackle from 53.
Yeah, what was that like? Another like 12-yard game. Rashad's already got like over like 150 yards of rushing offense.
Yeah,
that massive play at the start. Yeah, he's having himself a game today. Maybe try to break a record. Maybe. Who knows?
Maybe. Look, he's just trying to figure out what's going, and it just gives 53 a chance to pursue and give a good hit in the back. As we see UWE setting up for the pass, throwing it deep, and it is there for Greener, and he's holding on to it.
Has he got it?
Fantastic
Great play
hands.
from Greener. Great play.
There is a flag on the play though, so we'll see what
God. That was a great pass for Braxton. Great play from Greener.
Be interesting to see what that plays on. Yeah,
Rather than
55.
passer.
Yep.
Wait, 55 again? I just
55
realised.
again, yeah. I saw him up by the referee, knew it must have involved him. So let's see, yep. Oh, plenty of time. What are you doing?
Oh, it's so silly.
You know, I don't want to call out players, but you're not only giving yourself a bad name, you're giving the sport a bad name.
Yeah.
There's the old man in me.
Yeah. You don't really hate to see stuff
I'd love
like
to
that.
see a big hit as much as anybody else, and you can tell you're frustrated, but get it together,
Just
man.
do it legally. Yeah, that's all it is.
And it's UWE on the short. He's got a defender in the back of the end zone.
Ooh,
but
did he get there?
Yeah, it looks like he did. The referees are giving it, and that's another touchdown.
That's another touchdown for number 11, Braxton Morris. That is 36-0 now to the UWE Bullets.
I'd like to have seen him pass that just for my own heart rate. I've had a Red Bull. It's going. It's beating a little bit more than it should be.
Everyone, I think when their QB decides to scramble and runs, it's a heart in mouth moment. It's like, whoop. But yeah, he did perfectly fine. Dodged the tackler and just skipped into the end zone.
Pursuit. We might not be able to see it, but he comes up to try and make a block.
I think Bullets coming in. We're in that wildcat formation for the 2-point. Let's see what the boys do.
They're calling wildcat, and he's just running it up the middle.
Just straight up there. That's 38-0. We've hit the mercy rule as well, so it's probably going to be running clock for the rest of the game.
Is the mercy rule 1:38 up? Is it?
Yeah, so I think you won't pass 35. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it applies in playoffs. I don't see why it wouldn't.
It should do. Yeah, it should do. You know, it doesn't matter what level of the game you're playing at. Let's just keep the ball moving. There's no point making it last longer than it needs to.
Yeah, but that was great balance from Jake there to stay up on his feet. He was determined to get into the end zone there.
He was, and I tell you what, if they ran that play in the first quarter, I could see Leeds hitting him a bit harder.
Yeah.
You know, they just seem a bit dejected now.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. But hopefully they make a game of it in the second half. But we'll see what happens. Let's see what Ash does on the kick.
Nobody offside this time. Booming kick
That was
from
a
Ash.
massive kick.
Good hands and good hit.
My days. He's gonna feel that one later.
Yeah,
he feels it now.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Oh, I think that was DQ on the hit. Lord of mercy,
just wanted to make a play.
Oh no, it was Ash.
You know, he just wanted to make a play. Was that the kicker?
It was Ash, yeah.
Hell yeah, kicker! Get yourself down there.
That's
make
what
it.
you love to see.
Bit of miscommunication from the Leeds returners there. You know, the player that ended up with the ball just wanted to make a play rather than doing what was the sensible option there.
I think Ash wanted to let everyone know that he can hit people too. Obviously, Will, his other half in the back in the safety always is usually the one that always gets the big hits. But Ash wants to remind.
And it's a reverse from Leeds.
But
good
great
pursuit
from Bish.
24. Good effort.
Good effort. He made that for a lot of effort. He got like 2 yards.
I don't even know if it was.
I'm not even sure if he got 2, but it must be annoying.
Well, yeah, you're running these reverses. Look at the pursuit from UWE. They really did get caught, not expecting that, which you know is understandable. But if you're Leeds, that's got to be a bottom of the barrel play. You know, that's got to be back of the playbook. Practice it once every 2 months and hope you never have to run it.
But yeah, great pursuit from Bishop Rose and Jake there on the backside to make sure it wasn't a bigger gain than it was.
Second down, false start by Leeds by the looks of it.
But they might. I'm not sure if they'll call encroachment or not, and we'll see what the referees say. Because the Bullets did jump, but I'm not sure. Yeah, offside. It's just that like I mentioned, it's just that irregular snap count. It's just you can't jump it. You just gotta react. I guess it's hard to, especially on D line because everything's so like chaotic. It seems in the trenches. So
of course it is. You know, you're having your own little mini game.
Yeah.
You know, in the trenches. I would say if you're UWE, if you're Coach Dan Mayer, you're going to want to stamp those out.
Yeah.
It's fine now, but a closer game. They make a huge difference.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a pitch play.
Looking
to get to the outside. Good hit. Holding him up.
Great play from Ash there. You forget how quick Ash is sometimes.
Quick, you know, there's fantastic strength from him there. You know, he's tackling the guy up high.
And just drove
him, you know. It's hard to get a leg drive when your body's that high up. But like, look, boom. He's up, he's on his tiptoes, and he's still driving. Good effort.
Yeah, that's all performance gym right there.
Hey, that's what's up. Like, represent.
But yeah, that was a great play from Ash there. So it's 3rd and short. We'll see. So he made a decent gain of the play, to be fair, of that pitch play.
And a run, but stopped before.
Oh,
end of the half.
That's so unlucky. But yeah, so that is end of the half. Bullets are up 38-0. So we'll be back in about 10 to 15 minutes for the second half. We'll see you guys then.
How long's the half? So yeah, we'll be back in 15 minutes. It's 38-0 to the UWE Bullets. We will see you very shortly. Thank you for tuning in.
shot away. It's another super goal.
Welcome back, everybody, pitchside. England have won this one 22 points to 6. There's a little bit of an arm wrestle at the start, but England ran away with it in the end.
Your 2018 champions, the London Monarchs. Winners of 2018.
Well done, boys. Let's give it up. Go on, lads. Welcome to the glorious sunshine of the LDN Sevens, where we have got wall-to-wall rugby and one hell of a party coming at you all weekend.
The whole vibe here has changed from last year. It's got more of a massive festival theme now as well. Bigger, better, and rugby's really good as well.
So burgers, beers, good vibes, plenty of top rugby, so get yourself down here to the LDN Sevens 2019.
I tell you what, drinking pints and winning a tournament, what more could you want? Like pints, rugby winning, and just taking the people to the cleaners. I love it.
Puts a shot away. It's another super goal.
Welcome back, everybody, pitchside. England have won this one 22 points to 6. There's a little bit of an arm wrestle at the start, but England ran away with it in the end.
Callum looking for Godfrey. Callum got Godfrey. It's
Welcome to the glorious sunshine of the LDN 7s where we have got wall-to-wall rugby and one hell of a party coming at you all weekend.
The whole vibe here has changed from last year. It's got more of a massive festival theme now as well. Bigger, better, and rugby's really good as well.
So burgers, beers, good vibes, plenty of top rugby, so get yourself down here to the LDN 7s 2019.
I tell you what, drinking pints and winning a tournament, what more could you want? Like pints, rugby winning, and just taking the people to the cleaners. I love
Allowed to play off, puts a shot away. It's just another super goal.
Welcome back everybody pitchside. England have won this one 22 points to 6. There's a little bit of an arm wrestle at the start, but England ran away with it in the end.
Callum's looking for Godfrey. Callum got Godfrey. And Stephen Godfrey. He's at the 5, the 4, the end goal. Stephen Godfrey.
Your 2018 champions, the London Monarchs. Winners of 2018.
Well done, boys. Let's give it up. Go on, lads. Welcome to the glorious sunshine of the LDN 7s where we have got wall-to-wall rugby and one hell of a party coming at you all weekend.
The whole vibe here has changed from last year. It's got more of a massive festival theme now as well. Bigger, better, and rugby's really good as well.
So burgers, beers, good vibes, plenty of top rugby, so get yourself down here to the LDN 7s 2019.
I tell you what, drinking pints and winning a tournament, what more could you want? Like pints, rugby winning, and just taking the people to the cleaners. I love it.
Welcome back for the second half. We're back. Bullets are leading 38-0. About to kick off to Leeds. Let's see what they can do in the second half. Try and get some points on the board.
Yeah, we're looking at a running clock here at Hillside Gardens in Bristol, home of the UWE Bullets. And I just want to say thank you to everybody that stayed with us while we had our halftime break, and to everybody that's joined us. Welcome. And before the kickoff, we've had our first flag.
We got a flag.
It appears to be on UWE.
What delay of game? I think he said. Why? Why did that even happen?
Delay a game there for UWE, and they're actually kicking into the wind, so
Yeah.
it may only be 5 yards, but it gives
make a difference.
Yeah, it gives Leeds a bit of a chance to return. You're joining myself, Clay McLeod, and Joel George on commentary. What do you expect to see in the second half here?
I think Leeds are going to air it out a bit more. They can't rely on their run game anymore because it has been stuffed quite a lot.
Yeah.
They may do more of their trick play, so like those double reverses and things like that. But whoa!
Absolute boomer. Good grab from the returner there.
He's getting a good return as well. Oh no! Yeah, that was good. That was a decent return. But yeah, I think Leeds are just going to air the ball out a lot more. They're going to have to if they want to get back into this game.
Sure, I mean, one thing we were saying about Leeds in the first half is they like to really run the clock down, and that's probably kept them away from the passing game. But now with a running clock, they can still pass it and keep that clock moving. They're going to have the wind with them.
Yeah.
So we might see some deep streaks from Leeds here.
I think defensively they might be a bit more aggressive with it as well, like trying to get like sacks and try and go for picks and stuff.
Yeah, really take charge of it as we see a run.
Great pressure from AK on the edge there, and I'm not sure who made the tackle on that. Who actually made the tackle on the play? That was great pressure.
You can see the Leeds QB really thought about pitching that ball, but he was just smothered.
Yeah, AK just untouched.
Oh my god!
And then I can't tell who made the tackle there.
No, it was good effort. I don't know if it's intentional from Leeds to leave the edge man, but I don't recommend they do that.
I wouldn't recommend it, especially if you're looking to run that way.
But he should really, if you're running a pitch, he's your option. Ooh. And that's an incomplete pass for Leeds. So yeah, if you're running the option play as a QB, you're looking at one player on the defense specifically.
Yeah.
If he comes at you, you pitch it. If he goes with the running back, you keep it. So that is what Leeds were probably looking to do there. Unfortunately, it's just such an athlete there. Could have maybe had a hands to the face call.
Maybe. We maybe got away with one there. But AK, it's just his arms are long, it's just so long. So it must be so difficult to try and like
keep him down.
Keep him down or try and block him because he can hit you before you hit him.
And we're seeing a reverse from Leeds, and it's tackled in the backfield.
I think that's Giacomo making the play there, number 91. Great play from him.
Yeah, that's a loss on the down there for Leeds.
Bullets defense have come out very good in this second half. So they're clearly still awake. Because sometimes what can happen is at the second half they switch off a bit.
Sure.
Not necessarily take it easy, but just switch off a little bit. But they've done well to come out and stay switched on.
Well, one thing that you discussed in the last time that we were in the commentary booth together was how you do have these slow starts at the start of games, at the start of the half, and we've definitely not seen that today. It's something that clearly they've been working on. And the ball's been dropped on the punt, but he does get rid of it, and the ball's in the air, carried in the wind, caught by UWE, and there is a bit of space if he can get to it.
And he's got blockers.
Great block cuts it inside, back outside, still on his feet.
Oh, unlucky. Great return from Jake. And that was great blocking from everyone in front of him as well. Everyone putting their body on the line. I mean, we nearly got there.
Yeah, that was a fantastic return for UWE, and if you're Leeds, you do not like the fact that you've got to defend a short field.
Exactly. Yeah, look, you see Leon there getting in there. I think that's Ash putting a block in, and it's just unlucky that he couldn't get there. AK couldn't get there to make the block to
this is really strong effort. So if you're the Leeds defense, you're probably extremely frustrated right now.
Yeah.
Leeds offense didn't really come out and show us anything different. Maybe they were just testing the waters to see what you would do.
Yeah.
Leeds defense hoping to make a play here as we
think
see a run up the
I
middle.
think that's Chris Wright at running back at the minute. He's wearing 89, so you know he's not generic. He's not a stereotypical running back, but he's a bit of a utility player.
Sure.
He can return. He can play slot and out wide as receiver, and as you can see, he plays running back as well. But,
yeah,
that was
just
a good hit
for everybody
for
tuning in,
53
there
there.
are a few UWE players that have precautionary been taken off. Just some injury concerns or just not wanting to risk injury. At this point of the game, you can't blame Coach Mayer for making the decision.
Yeah.
See a pass for UWE.
Ooh,
Very good ball, but it's just caught up in the air.
Good play from, I think that's the linebacker there.
That was a really athletic play from
great
number, is that 54, 94?
I can't tell.
Whoever it was, he should be proud. That was a very good play.
that was a
Getting
very
his
good
hand
play.
up there. Probably a short catch if he doesn't do that. So we're looking at about 3rd and 8
There we
for
go.
the UWE Bullets. Just holds it in the air,
Oh,
gets that
34,
hand
yeah,
up.
number 34. Great play from 34 there.
Third down, it's a pass from UWE.
Oh, pump
fake. Oh,
that was neat. Flag. Not too sure what the flag's for there.
yeah, I think it
players
might
just
be
kind
a
of
bit
ran
of
into each
hold
other.
in or saying offside by the looks of it. Might have been Chris Green lining up offside. It has come from the sideline.
Is that eligible man downfield?
Yeah.
Yeah. 56, that's Miles, I think.
I think that was 56 on the previous play.
Yeah.
Where eligible downfield. You can't know your playbook.
Yeah. Oh, they're going for it on 4th down. To be fair, it's very almost in the red zone. There's not much point punting it.
Yeah, you aren't gonna punt the ball that often.
Oh, Dion, bang!
Good pass,
Oh,
very good
great
grab.
play, great play. Did he keep the
Good
ball?
tackle, yeah. Good play all round from everybody involved
Everyone
with that.
involved, yeah. That route from Dion was sweet. It's that like it feels like a corner route and then boom.
Look at that, really good. Planted his base, the QB there.
And great tackle from the DB. I think that's a safety coming over to make the covering tackle as well. So he had a long way to go.
Yeah, he did a very good job on the tackle there. You see a run from UWE.
Go on,
And
Chris.
it's bumping it to the outside. He's going outside a bit further, losing a couple of
Lost
yards.
a couple of yards, yeah.
As you say, if he's not a running back normally, he might not have that killer instinct to just drive downfield, a little bit of east-west in his game instead of that north-south. So we're looking at second and 9, I believe, for the UWE Bullets here.
So he may still made a positive game, but he could have made a bit more.
And it's a pass for UWE, rolling out of the pocket. He does have some space, but his eyes are downfield. And it is there.
Oh, unlucky. That's AJ there, the intended receiver, number 19. That's unlucky. But fourth, I think, are we 4th down now?
I believe it's, yep, 4th down.
4th down. I think we've got a wildcat formation from Bullets, but to be fair, when the Bullets have run this before, they've got at least like 10-12 yards.
Yeah,
So,
and you know, Leeds are really stacking the box with this wildcat formation. Don't know if a timeout's been called. Looks like it.
Looks like it, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, timeout now. My hands are freezing.
Yeah, it's a bit
gotten
chilly.
very
Definitely,
cold.
I don't know what storm name we're on now, but it's
Yeah.
definitely doing a bit of a number, bringing in some cold winds.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know it looking at some of these players out here rocking the sleeveless. There's no chance I'd have been doing that.
Nah, we have a thing. It's called sleeveless gang. You never wear sleeves. It's just for the swag, really. It just looks better in
Hey,
photos.
swag and pneumonia. I don't know which one I'd be risking it for, but. No, they're still playing well, not letting the cold get to them. The only thing that the weather's really affecting is a few deep balls.
Yeah, because
a
the
couple
wind
of
just picks
punts
up
have
randomly.
been caught in the wind as well.
But other than that, the weather's been decent. Considering
it's
all the
been really
rain we've
good
had
football.
recently, it's been okay.
So we got Coach Frankie Pankhurst speaking with the referees. UWE getting back into their huddle. I'm not really 100% sure what's going on at the moment.
Neither.
I don't know if something's been noticed by the coaching staff. Usually in these situations, it is they're requesting the referees to keep an eye out for whether it's dirty play or they think someone's lining up offside. It can be a variety of things, but
Might be a
hopefully
trick play
that's
and just letting the refs
yeah,
know.
it could be. I mean, the fan of me definitely wants it to be a trick play, and
I
they're
really
letting the
want it to be a
referees know.
trick
So.
play.
Stacked box by Leeds here, really expecting the run, and it is, but it does get to the outside.
He's so
there is
fast.
space, but he's
great
been
tackle.
stopped short.
Great tackle.
And that's number 23 for Leeds, a
Yeah.
number that we've called quite a few times on the Leeds side. He's been all over the field.
Yeah, he's done well. Oh, it's fourth down now. I think they got it wrong before. So they got Bullets got another play to try and get the first down.
Yeah, we're not getting this wrong on purpose. We're keeping an eye on the chain gang, and hey, if I'm holding that thing, I'm blaming the wind for blowing it over.
Exactly.
So it is fourth down for UWE. That might have been what Coach Pankhurst was talking to the referees about, to be honest. As we see a pass out of Braxton out of the pocket. He is passing it in.
Oh, unlucky.
So that'll be a turnover and down for Leeds. Watching the game here, obviously UWE have had a stranglehold of this on the start.
Yeah.
But if you're potential playoff teams that they're going to be facing, there's been a few things watching from up here. A couple of passes into double coverage, you know, a couple of mistakes in terms of just the discipline and avoiding the flags that, you know, they can give some teams some hope, because the way UWE have been playing, they're looking like a very strong championship contender.
Yeah, exactly. Look, I think if you look on Gridiron Hub, they had us as favourites to win today, which doesn't always happen. Like we weren't picked as favourites to beat Birmingham.
No.
But I was surprised that we were favourites to beat Leeds today.
Leeds were the first down, looking for the pass, and they're throwing it deep, which is a good decision, but it's just caught up in the wind. Unlucky.
That was a good little trick play. Caught the Bullets defense off guard there.
It did, and number 10 was wide open. You know, he was running a bit of a deep corner route. The ball just a bit behind him, but again, I don't believe there's anything the QB could have done there. As you see the tail end, but again, the QB running, throwing the ball with his feet in the air. You're under pressure, but you just got to accept it's going to happen.
Yeah,
you know, you got to plant that foot, drive it through,
and he's going to get hit anyway, so you might as well make sure it's a decent throw.
Exactly. So you see some motion. It looks like a pass based on run. Sorry, from the Leeds.
Gee, Lord of mercy. That was a big hit from Jake into the lead blocker.
Yeah, we're seeing a flag being thrown. There was a UWE player with his hands in the air.
Maybe I'm assuming it's holding. But we'll see. Let's see what he's saying. Yeah, holding.
So it'll be half the distance.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because it's within the 10-yard line, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, someone's down. I'm not sure who. I think it's that we got a Leeds man down.
Yeah, Leeds player down. No, good sportsmanship from the UWE players, taking a knee.
But some people don't like the taking a knee philosophy, because like you can like cramp up and like just get stiff and things like that. But I think it's good. Well, Leon's got a good way to say
he's found something to do.
But yeah, I think it's a nice thing to do, just to be like,
just to show some respect. At some point, you know, if you want to step up and go towards your sideline, I think that's fair enough as well.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you know, everybody plays this game. Everybody wants to do well at it.
Exactly.
Nobody's wishing ill on your opposition.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. Hopefully this isn't too long a stoppage, and hopefully it's not too bad an injury either.
So earlier on in the day, you were saying that it's brackets. It's not seeded after this one. Do you know what the other game is in your bracket? Who you'll be
the other
facing
game
in the
our
semi-finals
bracket
if you win?
is either Sterling or Swansea.
Okay.
I believe Sterling are winning at the moment, but I'm not 100% sure. And then in the other bracket, you have Durham against UEA, and then Birmingham against Nottingham. So I think Durham are winning that game. And the only game where we haven't heard anything from is Birmingham and Nottingham, so we're not too sure what's going on there. That one is probably going to be the closest game out of all of them this weekend, and it should be interesting to see who gets through, because both are very good teams, and I'll just be interested to see who gets through that game. I think Nottingham had to travel to Birmingham, I think. Yeah,
Nottingham would have travelled to Birmingham based off of the seeding. So obviously Swansea would have had to go all the way to Stirling. Which is a hell of a journey. Just looking at the scores, obviously I don't know how accurate these are at the time, but it looks like it's 17-8 to Stirling at the moment. So they'll probably be making the trip up if the score stays that way. They are in the third. Things can change, and obviously you guys have played Swansea, you know what they're about. So yeah, we'll see how they get on. Obviously Swansea, if they win, be a hell of a journey for them, going all that way up to Scotland, in my hometown, and then going from Swansea to Bristol is a bit of an easier trip for them. So just down the M4. For anybody listening that is interested in the other scores, obviously we've got the UWE Bullets beating Leeds 38-0. Sterling are currently up 17-8 versus Swansea. Durham Saints are in the fourth quarter, and they're up 33-0 versus the UEA Pirates. And Birmingham are currently winning 14-0 versus Nottingham, and they're at halftime. So some good work from basically the number 1 and the number 2 seeds. Are
basically
currently
doing their jobs, what they should be doing. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see who makes it to the final this year. Obviously last year the South kind of shocked everyone, because the South historically doesn't perform too well in the playoffs, but then almost every team in the South won their game.
Well, last year, I mean, for anybody watching that isn't aware of the uni game of the BUCS American Football League, last season the playoffs were incredible, really. I think it was Swansea that won their game with like 3 field goals in the last 5 minutes or something silly like that. The wind blowing all over the place. Hertfordshire made it to the final. It was a very big. There was a lot going on last year, and it was really proof that it doesn't matter what you've done in the regular season. Just get to the playoffs,
just go perform on the day
and do something. So. As well as the Premiership playoffs, we obviously have the Division 1 and Division 2 playoff games going on at the moment. Based off of how the season went, I think you'd probably be looking at maybe Portsmouth or Cardiff getting the promotion for the South. The Northern game, I'm not so sure.
It'll be interesting to see if Portsmouth can come straight back up after getting relegated last year. I don't think they won a game last year, but it'll be good to see. Good to see them come back up. But I wasn't a fan of their field last time when we went to go play. So I hope they get a nice turf field rather than the grass pitch that we played on last time.
And for anybody that wants to know what's going on in that game, I believe the kickoff is later on this afternoon at 4 o'clock at Southampton. If it is Portsmouth, just double check that, because that's pretty much their varsity game. Yeah, Portsmouth Destroyers versus Southampton Stags at 4 o'clock. So that's the 1 seed versus the 8 in the Southern Division 1.
Fair.
For anybody that's just joining us, there's been a break in play as there's been an injury to a Leeds Beckett player. Just being precautionary more than anything else. It believes to be a head or neck injury.
Yeah, it seems to be. Yeah, you can see Jake just trying to stay warm. It is a very, very cold day today, but we'll see what happens. he seems to be like conscious and everything.
Yeah,
So,
they've got the helmet off of him,
yeah.
which is always a good sign. So.
And he's getting up now. Yeah, that's good to see. Hopefully it's not too bad. Hopefully he's back soon, and the game will get underway. And as the sun comes out, as the game's about to start again. So hopefully it warms me up a bit at least, because because I'm not. So that's 38-0. Portsmouth. Leeds.
Leeds. You saw the purple.
Yeah.
Similar
Leeds,
colour scheme. Same
Leeds
colour
are-
scheme.
Leeds second and long.
Splitting the distance. It looks like a reverse from
Oh,
Leeds.
he
Didn't
sees-
like what he saw, and he's
Yeah.
been caught up, tackled to the ground. Lucky to not give up a safety there,
Yeah.
but
Jake came flying off the edge there, and he didn't want any part of that one.
yeah, the player that ended up running the ball down. He's definitely meant to give this off, and
Yeah.
he sees white in front of him
Yeah.
instead of the black of the Leeds
Yeah.
Carnegie that he was meant to.
So we're interested to see they're backed up now, third and like 22. We'll
I
see what-
expect to see a dive up the middle from the
Yeah.
quarterback. I don't expect to see him try anything fancy. That's
a false start.
we've called that a few times, but it could be offside from UWE again.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah, false start.
I didn't have much further to go back anyway.
Yeah,
Bit of happy feet.
We're interested to see if how aggressive the Bullets defense is when they come out for this one. See if they blitz or anything like that, or if they just stay in their normal formation.
And I believe that's a false
I think
start
that's
again.
another one. Yeah.
The UWE defenders begging the sidelines to get up a little bit.
Yeah.
Bit of excitement, and to be fair to them, it has died down a little bit.
Yeah.
But obviously, an injury timeout is going to take the air out of everybody.
Yeah, exactly. I think you can hear Dion saying, "Let's go get that safety."
Yeah,
now,
you've got
now
to
the
be thinking
sideline's
it. It's
going
very
hard.
rare you get your offense backed up that far. You should be aiming for a safety.
Is
And
that
it's
another
false
one?
start again.
This is yeah, another false
start,
start
yeah.
again. This is what's that, 3 in a row?
Yeah, 3 in a row. And genuinely, I don't think the referees are allowed to move them any further back now.
Yeah, I don't think they can.
Obviously, for them to get a first down, we're looking at third and 21.
Yeah.
Third and 21. Yeah, they've got a long way to go.
They've got a very long way to go.
And they might actually make it to the fourth quarter if they keep this up before
Yeah.
actually getting this ball away. As it's snapped this time and it's
A
run
dive
up the middle.
middle.
And I believe that's a QB keeper. Yeah, QB keeper up the middle just to
Yeah.
get them out of their own end zone.
I don't know if the camera caught it, but one of the linemen just did a little forward roll and then finished it off nicely afterwards for the
Nice,
sideline
good
there.
gap, good running,
Yeah.
really strong, kept himself low. In those situations where you want to try and get through the line, you want to be keeping your body low, just
Yeah,
driving with the
exactly.
legs. Especially these strong athletes that UWE have, you can't be letting them tackle you up high because if you're not driving with your legs, you're not going forward, you're
Not
going
going anywhere,
backwards.
yeah.
Leads with a punt and it's
Ooh,
nearly blocked.
by I think that was David there.
And UWE aren't waving it off, catching it. Good spin move,
Good spin
changing
move.
direction, getting it as close as he can to the sideline. Good cutback as he keeps going. He's broke the arm tackle from one player as he eventually gets wrapped up.
Yeah, the ref should have blown that dead a bit quicker, but Leon, number 4. He did not have to. He did him dirty. He did him so bad. Oh, that was a great return though from Jake. Great blocking up front.
Very
from
good
Bullet
movement
special
for him.
team.
You know, I honestly thought he was going to call for the fair catch here. As you can see, some Leeds players just driving down towards him. He catches that with his arms out wide, out in front of him, not a basket.
3, 2, boom!
Oh, and you tell you what, it's a good block, but you gotta be careful. You know, the side on, you need to really let the player turn around.
You have to time that very well. Yeah, I think we're going into the 4th quarter now, just switching ends. Yeah, that was a great return from Mac Daddy Jake there. We'll see what the Bullets do. They definitely want to. Knowing Coach Frankie, knowing Coach Mayer, they definitely want to run the score up there. They won't be happy with 38. They really won't even like 38 just because it's not a nice round number. They'll probably want to get it a bit higher. It'll be interesting to see what they do.
Thing is, from my point of view, in this situation, it's not about UWE running up the score. It's about showing that they can finish off games.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, they're up 38-0 after the first half, which is fantastic for them. You know, very good performance. But if it's 14-7, you know, if it's 10-7, if you're behind, you need to show that you can still score points in the second half.
Exactly.
Obviously, they're not going to have as much time with a running clock.
Yeah.
But
I don't think offense hasn't taken the field yet, has it, in the second half?
I don't believe so. No, they did.
They once,
there was a turnover on downs.
Yeah, that was a turnover on downs. Yeah. Yeah, they had one. Yeah, they only had one opportunity.
See a pass to start off the 4th quarter, and that is fantastic hands.
Great hands from AJ. Oh, and he's hype. great catch.
Understandable. That was a fantastic throw, fantastic catch, and UWE just showing that they can still score.
Yeah, that was an incredible hands from AJ there. Woo!
As we get to see this again. Fantastic protection. Good pickup by number 89. I know he's not normally a running back, but he did a good job making sure that his QB had a few extra seconds to get rid of the ball. And that nice high undie you saw in the background was yours truly. As we see him going for the 2-point conversion. He's still got the ball in his hands. He's looking for the end zone, but he's passed that to Greener. Again, great play.
What a play.
And you know, and that comes down to how he's been able to run the ball.
Yeah,
you know, a lot of the defenders there, you probably looked at 6-7 defenders there that just left their assignment, thought he was going to run that in, and Greener was all alone in the backfield.
Wide open. Great play from Braxton, great play from Greener. Great play from the Bullets all around on that drive. The Bullets defense setting them up nicely, and then Jake with the great return, and then 2 plays, boom, simple.
As we get to see it again, good couple of players down. Almost getting there. Just a good athlete, and as you can see, like, all on his own.
Yeah. That was a great play from Braxton Morris there.
Yeah, and if I know anything about Chris Green, he'll be annoyed that was only for 2 and not a touchdown.
Yeah, exactly. Still going in this highlight tape though.
Yeah, he might just remove the score graphics. Tell people it's a touchdown. UWE are kicking the ball back off to Leeds. We have 10 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Booming kick downfield once again, and he's just going to let that go out of bounds.
A great kick from Ash. We only found out that he could kick recently, by the way, because Chris Wright is our usual kicker. But Chris was injured for some reason, and then Ash was like, "Oh, I could try it," and it just boom,
just absolutely
hoofs in it. Yeah, absolutely demolishing the ball. But yeah, we'll see what Leeds do. Starting from the 20, I think. Yeah, starting from the 20. With how long we got left? Like,
9 minutes. Just over 9 minutes. Running clock.
Knowing Leeds, this will probably be the last drive of the game, just because, unless it's a quick 3 and out, but I doubt it. They'll probably try and, unless they get like 3 false starts again.
Yeah, we'll see what happens here. If you're UWE, you don't want to give up points.
Yeah, don't want to give up points at all.
good drive into the backfield by the D-line, but
great pursuit from Bishop there. I think that was like maybe a 1 yard gain on that play, maybe 2. But with that heavy set, I can't lie to you, I had no idea where the ball was.
No, not at all. I couldn't see anything from
Yeah.
here. I could see some defensive players getting into the backfield,
Yeah.
and then again, Leeds. It just seems that their run game is get to the outside, beat them for
yeah.
pace, and unfortunately, there's a lot of pace on this UWE defense.
Yeah. And there's a lot of penetration as well, so they can't really run up the middle even if they wanted to.
Yeah, they UWE are doing a really good job of taking up those inside holes. As we
That's a
see
fast play.
Leeds go for the pass, open out wide, and that's picked.
Picked off! He's going to be annoyed he couldn't score. But yeah, fair play. Offense back on the field. Pick from Sko Money, Rashad Richards there, number 3. He hasn't had much to do today, being on the line in that corner, but hey, he stayed switched on and he got his pick. So
Yeah, switched on. A little bit lucky for him that the ball was thrown behind the receiver there.
Yeah.
In this win, that is going to happen, but right place, right time.
Yeah,
Hey,
exactly.
I'd rather be lucky than good.
Exactly. A
You
pick's a
know?
pick at the end of the
I'd
day.
rather be
Yeah.
lucky than good. So as you see here, opens up wide, just behind the player, and yeah, just straight in.
Good tackle from number 20 there.
Yeah, number 20, right place, right time for that tackle. And it's hard, you know. Looked like the QB, forgive me if I'm wrong on this one, but it's thrown across his body on the run there.
Yeah.
It's always going to be a difficult play to make.
Who called the time on that? I think Leeds maybe called that one.
He did point Leeds' direction,
Yeah,
but
I think it's UWE's timeout. So yeah, I think it's a timeout from UWE.
you know, if you're UWE here, yes, it's 46-0, but you want to score.
Yeah,
you want to
exactly.
score, and not just because you want to show everybody else that, you know, we can put up points against the reigning champions.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, they scored less than 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, 2 plays later, they've got the ball back within the red zone.
In the red zone, yeah.
And well, just outside the red zone, sorry, and they want to show that, hey, 2 minutes we could be 16 points.
Exactly,
16-point turnaround. So,
and I think Sko is out at receiver.
hey, he deserves after that pick.
Yeah. He's another guy he can do it all. He's very quick, very good hands, very good ball skills. So, but we see if they try and give him a look for the touchdown, try and repay him for that pick.
Yeah, Leeds running a too high here, so it'll be interesting to see if they are running what sort of defense they're running and see what the safeties do. Yeah, splitting the field, so
Just goes open. Told you.
oh
Great
my
play from
goodness.
Braxton. Great play from Sko. Unlucky on the defense, and that takes us over 50. We're now 52-0.
Oh my. With a play like that, it was great from Braxton to get himself out of the pocket, keeping his eyes downfield. And to be honest, I did not see Sko open in that back corner. He goes a lot of black shirts around the area, and he just dropped it in the bucket.
That I keep saying
So you
it,
see
Braxton's
nothing there
great
immediately,
pass
gets
from
himself
Braxton,
out.
Oh,
Leeds players just getting in their own way a little bit, and then just drops it
straight
over.
into him. Yeah, no,
Great
Braxton's
play.
incredible at doing that, and it's a great route from Sko there, and great play call as well, I guess. Back in that wildcat formation for the 2-point. Oh, great pressure from Leeds there.
He's just still running, but down eventually.
He tried to beat it for pace. Unluckily, he couldn't make it. 52-0.
I think that's the second failed 2-point conversion from UWE. So they've had quite a high. They've definitely had a high percentage of success in their 2-point game.
But yeah, that was a good pursuit from the Leeds defense. Good penetration on through the O-line, and then just chased him down on the outside. I wasn't sure if I thought Bishop might beat him for pace, running around the outside because he's a very fast guy. But fair play to them making the tackle on that one. I don't think everyone's come out for kick return. Oh no, they're coming out now. That guy's offside. No, he's realised now. Okay. UWE about to kick off. I doubt it will be an onside kick this time.
Absolute boomer. Probably just letting that go as well, yeah.
Great kick from Ash. See if the Bullets can come out with another turnover. There's one thing with the Bullets DBs. They kind of they do get hot very quickly. So once one person gets a pick, everyone starts getting picks. So we haven't got long left, but I assume Leeds are going to keep throwing the ball. So we might see some more turnovers.
Yeah, it's hard to say at this point. You know, they've not had success really passing the ball. Yeah, they're 52-0 down. They're not going to win this game. They might just run it. They might just try and get a first down, get to the end of this, and get on the bus home.
Oh, that was a good play from the QB there, dodging a couple tackles in the backfield, getting positive gain.
Good juke right there to curl it back up.
Yeah, going back to a spread offense. I'm assuming it's QBs and shotgun. So I say I'd assume it's a pass play, but you can never tell with Leeds, to be honest. So, bad snap, very bad.
It's a quick pass, but unfortunately UWE just all over it.
Yeah.
They've shown that FL screen, you know, that slot screen a few times.
Yeah.
UWE not staying deep anymore. They know what this QB is about currently. I believe.
But I think that was a loss of. I'm not sure. I think Coach Ferguson may have put some burgers on the line for this game.
Yeah, very big loss back there. So we're looking at what, 3rd and 15 by the looks of it.
Yeah, I think we're just hearing on the sideline. I think Coach Ferguson said he's going to buy the whole team burgers if we score 15.
Yeah, I don't know if he said that. You're just wishful thinking.
It's wishful thinking, yeah. But I've said it online now, so it's set in stone. So he has to do it.
Hey, anything said online has to be true. That's what I think.
Exactly.
So we see 3rd and 15 for Leeds, looking for the pass, trying to set his feet, but UWE are just all over him. Good job getting himself, turning the corner, making a gain, still on his feet, and that's about an 8-yard gain. Good effort.
Play to that QB. He's done he hasn't given up on the game. He's still trying to make yards, still trying to be aggressive with his play style, and he absorbed a couple of hits as well and stayed on his feet. I think Leon whacked him one, and he stayed up. So fair play to him.
Yeah, he did very well. Here we catch him when he just changes his course and gets to the outside.
Yeah, just absorb
you got to wrap up. You know, we're late in the game, but no reason to start to get lazy and sloppy with your tackling. I'm sure Coach Versman will see that and.
We got a punt
let
now.
him know.
I think we're under. It's 2-minute warning now. Yeah. So we should.
Probably for the best. The wind's picking up.
Yeah,
we're up quite high.
Yeah.
In the safest scaffolding possible, we're fine.
Yeah.
So as we see the punt, it's been an interesting punt formation by Leeds. None of the punts have really gone the way they wanted to,
snap.
and that was close to a block. Very high kick. Everybody should be calling fire for UWE, getting away from it, and unfortunately, UWE player kicked it. So yeah, good heads-up play by Sko there.
Yeah, just wrapped the ball up. Yeah. Is Sko okay? Oh, he's good, I think. Yeah, he's good.
Hey, heads up play by Sko
there.
Yeah,
really good play.
So for anybody that doesn't really understand what went on there, as the ball was bouncing, it looked like it caught the back of number 25 for UWE's feet. Once it touches a returning player, it's a live ball. Leeds could have returned that. I believe that might not have been the case, and he might have just been picking it up for Bants, but... First down for UWE, less than a minute to go. believe Leeds have all their timeouts here. So.
Oh, we got Nathan Lester in at QB. Our good throw. And good spin from Greener.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah, Nathan Lester, number 10, one of our rookies. I think he played GB under 19s. So he's a really good QB. He knows to play, but he's got really good arm, good play recognition.
Yeah, good to get him in here for a couple of plays, just to give him some experience of playoff football.
And he's a first year as well, so we'll have him for at least 3 years.
Yeah, UWE straight to the line, trying to get this ball off before the play ends. So this should be our last play of the game. As he goes out wide, looking deep, he's just going to launch it. He does. That's a good pass.
Whoa.
Great hands.
Great hands from Bish there.
And there is a flag.
Roughing the passer,
Number 77, I believe he's aware of it. He's apologising to the sideline. Yeah, shaking hands. My bad.
That was a horrible
what
hit.
A grab though. In all the commotion, you can't give up. He's out there pretending he's Odell Beckham Jr. Getting that one hand in double coverage.
Great hands from Bishop there. Who would you say your MVP of the game is today?
You know, that's a tough question. UWE have really just blown it out from the get-go. Obviously, UWE's running game in general, I would say, has probably been their strong point. So I mean, you're probably looking at like somebody like Bishop or excuse me for not knowing the name, number 21.
Rashad. Yeah.
Rashad, he played fantastically well. So looks like UWE are getting
Is
another
this
play.
the last? Yeah, I think it's the last play of the game. Let's see if Nathan can get himself a touchdown.
He's looking for it. He's just throwing it out wide. He's looking for Greener.
He might have it.
There you go.
Oh, and he's got it! Well done, Nathan Lester, number 10. And you can see Niraj picking him up. Greener's got his touchdown now.
He's got his touchdown. And for anybody watching, this isn't UWE running up the score. This is them giving an opportunity to a rookie quarterback, giving him that experience of playing. He's going to throw to the safe hands of Chris Green, somebody that's got a lot of experience. A lot of experience. And let's see how he gets some of this 2-point conversion.
So do you know how it works with so after this, will it be the end of the game, or do we have
I'm
to
not
kick
sure.
off?
I don't know if our clock is lined up with the referees correctly.
Oh! What's a play from Bishop again?
That's
the end of the game. So that's 60-0 to the UWE Bullets. That may be our biggest win margin of all year.
Yeah, they've definitely stepped into the playoffs with intent, and they're showing the rest of the Premiership what they're about. And if you're going to want to take home the title, you're gonna have to bring your A game.
Yeah, exactly.
As we wrap up here, I just want to say thank you from myself, Clay McLeod. You can catch me on Twitter and Instagram, Clay McLeod PW. Obviously, Cheers Mate Productions, they do a fantastic job putting this on for everybody that's watching.
Cheers Mate.
Hopefully we get to work with them again in the future. And for Joel as well, if you want to say any parting words.
I might as well plug my Instagram too, at Joel A. George. I follow back, so follow me up. And thanks again to Cheers Mate, and we shall see you in 2 weeks where we play the winner of Stirling or Swansea.
Thank you for joining us. We hope to see you soon.
See ya.
Allowed to play off, puts a shot away. It's another super goal.
Welcome back, everybody, pitchside. England have won this one 22 points to 6. There's a little bit of an arm wrestle at the start, but England ran away with it in the end.
Callum's looking for Godfrey. Callum got Godfrey. It's Stephen Godfrey. He's at the 5, the 4, the end zone. Stephen Godfrey.
Your 2018 champions, the London Monarchs. Winners of 2018.
Well done, boys. Let's give it up. Go on, lads. Welcome to the glorious sunshine of the LDN Sevens, where we have got wall-to-wall rugby and one hell of a party coming at you all weekend.
Mate, the whole vibe here has changed from last year. It's got more of a massive festival theme now as well. Bigger, better, and rugby's really good as well.
So burgers, beers, goodbyes, plenty of top rugby, so get yourself down here to the LDN Sevens 2019.
I tell you what, drinking pints and winning a tournament, what more could you want? Like pints, rugby winning, and just taking the people to the cleaners. I love it.